Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ultra Street Fighter 4. This game is a DLC upgrade on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It actually just came out last week. I think it was on Tuesday, the 3rd or 4th. I think it was the 4th on Wednesday, if I'm right in saying, in the UK, and the 3rd in America, North America. This game is amazing. This DLC is amazing. This is arguably one of the best fighting games in the world today. I personally used to play hours of it when I was a young kid, and I've always been a big fan of Street Fighter. However, this is Ultra Street Fighter 4. They've changed the game a bit. They've added new players, for example, Poison, Hugo, Alina, Rolento, and DiCaprio. So you've got 5 new characters within the game, or is it 4 or 5 new characters? You get new stages as well. However, these stages I've already seen in Street Fighter X Tekken. I am playing with Ryu in this gameplay, and these are ranked matches online on the PSN. I don't have Xbox 360, so it's gonna be PlayStation 3, which is where I'm gonna be playing on. And let's enjoy the fun. The first match is against Ken Masters, Ryu's rival and best friend. Ken was born in America, however, he moved to Japan to learn karate under the supervision of Master Goken. And there he learned the power of nothingness, mastering the Hado. Street Fighter has got an amazing storyline. If you guys want to know more about the storyline, there's an amazing series on Street Fighter called Street Fighter First Assassin, and you can watch on Machinima. There's 12 episodes, and I have to say I really enjoyed it. And actually it actually was a sort of a promotion and advertisement of this game as well, and just to promote this game, because at the end of the day this game is getting a bit old, in the sense that I've been playing it since I was in college, and now I've passed university. So I've been playing this game since I've had this game in possession at the original Street Fighter 4, then it came the Super Street Fighter 4, then it came Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, and then finally Ultra Street Fighter 4. So there's been 4 definitive versions of this game. However, Ultra Street Fighter 4 is definitely the best version. They've balanced out the game brilliantly. Ryu's got new moves. Everybody's got new moves. I mean, at the center, not necessarily new moves, but new combos, the way you can utilize your moves. And it is a very good game. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, the only thing I probably don't like about this DLC is that the fact that I wish they increased the graphics a bit, just a tiny bit. That would have made me happier. And also, I think, even though I think DiCaprio is a very good character, I just wish instead of Alina or some other characters, we could have got an evil Ken. I think an evil Ken would have been brilliant in this game, because we've got an evil Ryu, and I happen to know Ken does go evil for a while. I mean, if you guys have watched Street Fighter 2, the animation, Bison gets hold of Ken and makes him a little evil, and Ken be OP as hell. So also the other day I was playing another game actually. What's that game called? Chaos something, SNK Chaos or something, SNK versus Capcom, or Capcom versus SNK Chaos. And in that game, Evil Ken was there, and it was really good to see some characters going evil. I mean, some of your childhood heroes going evil, and just to see what they can do and the new movesets they do get. But again, there will be quite a lot of work on Capcom's behalf. But even though I still really do enjoy Ultra Street Fighter 4. Anyway, the second matchup is against E Honda. Now I have to say, even though this game's come out, even though the actual gameplay hasn't really changed too much, and it's very similar to the original Street Fighter 4. This game came out Street Fighter 4 came way back in the days. Was it 2008? I'm not too sure. I think it was about 2008 when Street Fighter 4 came out. It was such a brilliant game to play. But it just shows you what kind of game this is. It's one of them games that you can't stop playing. Seriously speaking, people like me have been playing this game for such a long time. I know it doesn't see because I'm not the best player, but I've had big gaps of the game. Like I won't be playing for a year, I won't be playing for for 6 months. I'd be like on Killer Instinct, or I might be playing Watch Dogs, or I might be playing Call of Duty. So I play a long plethora of games. I've never just stuck to one game. I have to say Street Fighter is a great game, and I have to say, if them people haven't played Killer Instinct, unfortunately Killer Instinct, the new one's only on Xbox One. If I wish it was multi-platform, so it came on PlayStation 3 and other consoles, that would be amazing for you guys to play, because that is such a brilliant game to play. I want to know what you guys actually think about the what's that called, the Street Fighter First Assassins on Machinima. If you guys haven't watched it, please go ahead and check it out. I particularly love 3 characters within it. I love the Ken guy who plays. I love the actor who plays Ken, because he just looks exactly like Ken, and he does a fantastic job. If there ever was a Street Fighter movie, the real movie, again, kind of the way like Van Damme made it, but that was a little bit cheesy because they actually manipulated the storyline, making Guile the most powerful guy in the game in the movie. Obviously, because it's made by America, they're obviously going to big up their character, that is Guile. But you know, Guile stands no chance against General Bison. I mean, the only person who can fight General Bison is Ryu, or maybe Ken. Them are the only 2 people who are the main antagonist to General Bison. So back to where we were before. My favorite sort of actors who played who played in Street Fighter First Assassins. Obviously, Street Fighter means so much to me. I grew up on the game. I've been playing it all my life, basically from Street Fighter 2 onwards. I wasn't around in 1989 when the first Street Fighter came out. I was born in 1990 and grew up on Street Fighter 2, which is arguably the best fighting game ever made, and the sort of game that took fighting games to where it is right now. So Street Fighter First Assassin is an amazing series which I would like to talk about more in my second part of this video, which is going to be part 2, ranked matches of Ryu. And I have to say, just want to say my best bits about it. I really like the guy who plays Ken. I think he's fantastic. He does a brilliant job in playing Ken. He's like exactly looks like Ken. His physique is like Ken's. Just everything about it, his attitude and overall just performance within Street Fighter First Assassin was brilliant. Secondly, I want to give a thumbs up to the guy who played Shin Oni. He did a fantastic job, man. He really did. He was massive in size. He definitely looked the part of Akuma. He did a great job. I have to definitely commend him in playing such a brilliant role as Oni, because it's not easy to play Akuma. He's such a demon, and that guy played it brilliantly. Thirdly, I think the older Gouken played a great role. He was fantastic. He was brilliant in the sense that he taught him well, and he looked like Gouken, because Gouken's got a beard and he had that authority and discipline that Gouken portrays. Excuse me. And also, finally, I think that the Master Kotitsu, the actual father of Gouken and Akuma, did a great job as well. I've actually seen him in quite a lot of movies before. He comes in Johnny English as well, Johnny English Reborn. I just remember the scene in the beginning. It's like, you're taking the first flight to London. Sensei, am I ready? No. That's crazy, man. Johnny English Reborn is a funny one. I've also seen him in one of Scott Adkins' movies as well, which is Ninja. I saw him there. He's one of the masters. But yeah, just talking about it, I think the Street Fighter First Assassin was a success, and it was a really good sort of series on Street Fighter. I would love to see a second series where maybe where maybe they can show us between the rivalry of Gouken and Akuma, and finally, you know, cut things off with Ryu's training and stuff like that, and his quest to take down Akuma, who is his eternal sort of rival, and you know, just main antagonist really to Ryu. I mean, at the beginning of Ryu's life, it was probably Ken who was his, you know, best friend and also biggest rival, but believe me, the sort of threat Akuma can pose and cause and stuff like that, the consequences behind Akuma just taking over Ryu's body and stuff like that. I mean, not just taking over Ryu's body, but he's gonna try to make Ryu use the Satsui no Hado kind of the way he uses it, because the same bloodline that's within Akuma also lays dormant within Ryu. Ryu has this life where he's going through an endless struggle where he is sort of consumed when he gets angry by Dark Hado or Satsui no Hado, which basically means the intent to kill. Whilst his normal technique is the power of nothingness, where he doesn't feel much, but he doesn't want to kill you. He fights just for victory based, but when he uses the Satsui no Hado, the Dark Hado, he has the ability to kill you. And Gouken really doesn't want to be in that sort of situation where he sees his, you know, main student, his son, in some cases you can call him Gouken's son, because Gouken really brought him up. Because if you look at Ryu doesn't really have any sort of memories from when he was young. Only thing he remembers is him staying with Gouken in a temple really, and that is the big difference between Ryu and Ken. Ken is a privileged fighter from a very wealthy background. The Masters family is a huge family, a billion-dollar family, and Ken is a businessman. You know, that is his end goal. I mean, to run his father's business and also to be a martial artist, a United States martial artist. But on the other hand, Ryu doesn't have a home. He doesn't have a family to go to. So he's like this lone wolf kind of guy who just doesn't have he doesn't have much friends. He doesn't socialize. He just spends his time training, and he is definitely an inspiration as a character. The final fight in this video is me against this really good Cody player, to be honest with you. He's my friend on PSN. He's a very good player, Vandal Vortex. He does really put a lot of pressure on you, and he knows some decent combos with Cody. I remember he used to be like a 5,000 PP player. I mean, because the game's new, your PP and BP gets reset, but he's a fantastic player. Anyway, please smack that like button if you guys enjoyed this video. And please comment and what do you guys think about this video? What do you think about Ryu's new changes? And what do you think about Street Fighter First Assassins? Thank you very much for watching this video, and peace out. Thanks.